Hello and welcome to another episode of Kwesi's Corner with me, Kwesi. So today we are going to be talking about these two snares, both wonderful in their own right. However, today they come head to head for you to decide which one is actually the victor, which one's sound, very timber, you prefer. Let's see what happens. Start off with this Yamaha, fairly newcomer to the scene. It's a Recording Custom, 14 by 5.5, steel hoops, stainless steel shell. As you can see inside, it's not made of one piece, as you can see the seam there, but it's very, very well constructed. Buttons very well designed, very elegant buttoned here, and it's very, very well designed throw off. It's an amazing little piece of ingenuity here. This was designed in conjunction with Steve Gadd, because you know how he's just like Yamaha master, and you know, he's created quite a few things over the years in conjunction with Yamaha, even though his name's not been on every single thing that's come out. But obviously, you know, someone of Gadd's level can tell when something sounds good or not. Priced really, really nicely. In store, actually, this is $364. Online, I think slightly different, but you just check for yourself. Comes with an Ambassador hazy snare side as standard, and an Ambassador coated fingertip. I mean, that's resounding, reverberating around the shell there. And so right here you got a really, really sensitive piece. For those of you who like sharp zingy tones, as I mentioned earlier, this is for you. If you want to curb its enthusiasm a little bit, obviously you can get a bit of a thicker head on that. Obviously, this being an Ambassador industry standard, this is going to do what the snare does rather than dictate really, you know, the sustain and resonance you get off the snare in general. So if you get a thicker head, you will be able to control this somewhat, or a quick wallet on there, you know, or whatever you decide to do. But really great tones, really got a great spank to it, medium high in pitch, and a great option if you're looking for something that can record very well, but at the same time can cut it live. Up next we have the one and only beast. That is the Ludwig 400. This is the latest iteration of the Ludwig 400. I say that because it has slightly updated lugs and an updated throw-off. As you can see here, you've got steel hoops, triple flange, the classic design, albeit slightly updated design on the lugs. Chrome over brass finish on the shell. It's seamless. So inside you got seamless shell, so really a great uniform sound. Features a Weather King on the bottom, standard Ludwig lugs. Like I said, the butt end on this one is, I like the design on this. Pretty interesting design on the butt end. Attention to detail there, but at the same time keeping it nice and simple. On top you have a medium Weathermaster head. For those of you who'd like a bit of depth in their sound, it is a bit thin, in my opinion. But again, it's down to personal preference. Both snares that we have tested today come with the original heads that they are sold with, and they come, from the factory in or attached to. So you're going to get what you're given here. For those of you who don't know anything about the 400, it's the most recorded snare drum in history. So you got a really, really great sound from this. This can do a multitude of things. Tune it up, sounds smacking, great. Tune it right down, you got a nice low down kind of belch to it. But again, very sensitive, nice uniform sound, crisp, very, very well designed. Snare, they've kept the formula near enough intact, apart from minor changes to make it a bit more modern. Apart from that, you've got yourself quite a bit of kit here. This comes in store actually at $579. Again, the price is different online, but in store it's $579. For those of you who like just something that will not let you down in the studio, you can use for various applications. I've personally used this snare in a few studios. I don't have one myself, but I'm sure somewhere down the line I'll have a Ludwig 400, just because it does what it says on the tin or on the chrome. Okay, so final thoughts. Head to head right here, you have obviously these two great snares. Obviously the different finishes. You got the chromed finish over brass, and then you got that stainless brushed steel finish. This has a very old school look and feel to it. Again, this is quite modern. But then when you get to sound, obviously you got something, like I said, that's very sharp here. This has got an innately sharp sound to it. When you crack that up, that's going to pierce some ears. Whereas this, even if you do crank it up, it's not going to hit those extremely high frequencies, and it still sounds quite warm and uniform. Not to say that this doesn't, but it does have a very much a sharper and more cracking sound to it. But then at the point of purchase, you're going to be thinking price, so price-wise, one is £200 more than the other. You might want to just have that one snare that's just does everything and is quality. Not to say that the other one isn't quality, but that's all you need. So you can invest in that, knowing that, okay, that's my one snare. You've got a lot of options here. It's very, very close to call. I wouldn't say there's a winner. It's based on what, at the end of the day, your preference in sound is. And I'm going to let you guys decide which ones you like better based on the little sound clips that we got. And it'll be interesting to see what you guys think. So fire away, let us know what you think. And thanks for watching this episode here. As you can see, both snares here fared pretty well, and both have their negatives and positives to choose from. Let us know in the comments below, which one do you prefer? Once again, you decide. Till then, peace.